Hi guys, I hope you're doing well and I want to wish you happy holidays. I wish that all your dreams come true in the new year. It has been a very tense, very crazy 2020 and I'm really happy that we're finally out, over with, and moving into the new future, new adventure. Me and Keen actually have a gift for you just to finish off this year, and it's a very exciting opportunity, guys. I've already worked with Keen last year, so for those who don't know, Keen is one of the largest platforms for psychics, astrologers, tarot readers, any kind of metaphysical experts that you can imagine. Keen offers many different ways on how to connect with the expert, whether it's an online chat or a phone call. They have somebody online there pretty much any time, so even if you go on there in the middle of the night, there is a very high chance that there will be many experts online that you can choose from. And of course, they do offer reviews that you can read before you contact an expert. Now, I just want to share my experience from last year, because I really, I didn't just work with Keen. They gave me an opportunity to play around on the website, to contact different readers, to get readings done, phone calls and chats and so on. So I did choose a few readers and I did have quite a few readings from them. I did read reviews. I went by reviews. Even though I work in a similar industry, I'm actually pretty skeptical, believe it or not. So I went ahead and I talked to a few experts. And now, a year later, it is pretty spooky because especially one of them was very spot on. She predicted my pregnancy in 2020. She described my partner in full detail. She was describing many different events that I couldn't even think of back then. And now, a year later, I realized how spot on she was with all these little details. Then I contacted the other lady and it was a phone call, and I gave her a couple of projects that I wanted to do, and right off the bat she told me this one is going to work, this one is not going to work, and she was spot on as well. The project that she told me wasn't gonna work did not work out. The other one actually did. And then I did run into someone that wasn't quite spot on. Maybe I just didn't connect with her energy and she didn't connect with mine. But what I'm trying to say, guys, that if you read reviews, if you feel the connection with the reader, if you feel like this is someone that you resonate with, try it out, see for yourself. Like I said, a year later, I can definitely give better feedback, and yes, things that they have predicted have resonated with me. They have happened. So the gift that me and Keen are offering you is for new customers only, $1.99 for the first 10 minutes. You can use these 10 minutes to either start a chat with an expert, a phone call, whatever you prefer. And of course, I always recommend to read reviews before you start a chat or a phone call. That way you know what to expect, or that way you can see what other people have experienced with this particular expert. And of course, Keen offered me a link, my personal link, that you can use to sign up for this deal for $1.99 for the first 10 minutes. It is trykeen.com/111. You can use that link as a new customer, sign up. The sign up process is very easy. This website is very addicting, but at the same time very fun. And I think a lot of people, especially right now, want to know what 2021 can bring, especially after such a tough year. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity to share with you guys. And yes, of course, I am an affiliate. Just wanna let you know that, okay? However, this is a really great deal, really great discount, and of course, I'm really happy to share it with you. Now, on to the yearly readings. Hi Pisces, I hope you're doing well, and this is going to be your 2021 tarot reading. I'm so excited for this year to end. It was such a tough year for all of us, but also it was very interesting because I feel like it put all of us on a new track. It put all of us on a new direction, and I think that's always exciting. Now, I do have a 2020 yearly reading, so I would advise to watch that one before this one to see if that one resonated with you, because if that one did, then this one will as well, I think. But let's start. Let's see what you guys can expect to happen in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of, not the month, year, I'm sorry. So Pisces, what can Pisces expect to happen in the beginning of 2021? Let's see. Wow. The middle of 2021 and the end of 2021. All right. So Pisces, we do have King of Cups. King of Cups, of course, can be water energy, your energy, something familiar to you. But also, this could be actually another person, believe it or not, somebody that may express their feelings to you. Ace of Swords behind it. You may gain clarity from this person or with this person, about this person. There is definitely some sort of an emotional connection seen here. And King of Cups a lot of times can be us ourselves, right? In our own element. Pisces can feel like themselves. They can feel like things are becoming normal again, you know, they're going back to normal. Life is how it used to be. That could also be the case here. But again, in other cases, King of Cups can talk about somebody else and your connection to them. And this person being very significant in 2021 altogether. So we're starting out the year with 10 of Cups. And I feel like for you guys, this is really enjoying your personal relationships. If you are single, that could actually be a high possibility that, you know, there might be someone that comes into your life very early into the new year. And with 10 of Cups, this is almost like an instant connection. You know, this is something emotional, sensual. This isn't necessarily very structural, like, yeah, this is, you know, the person I'm going to commit to because they are this and this and that. No, it's completely built on emotions. You are attracted to one another with emotions, okay, rather than anything else. And it's also happiness, the peak of happiness, which is 10, right? The highest number, where you not only feel happy, secure, content, but you're able to share that happiness with others. This doesn't always have to be you know, romantic situation. This can be success at work, in your career, that you may want to share with others. This could be a happy event that happens, you know, something like that. Why 10 of Cups? Why is 10 of Cups here? You know what's also odd? You have this King of Pentacles here, and I actually saw a Queen of Pentacles when I kind of broke the deck just to see any more messages. We have King of Pentacles, the Moon, and 2 of Swords. And we also have Judgment at the bottom, which I think is very important to mention here. The final decision between you and somebody else. There is some kind of situation, either it's financial, okay, because King of Pentacles is here, or this is revolving this other person. Yes, they could be an earth sign, you maybe know them through work. Doesn't have to be, it's just showing you a different person. With a lot of kind of fog around the relationship, you know, where you may have seemed almost like blinded by something, not seeing the reality clearly. And you know also that Ace of Swords behind King of Cups at the very beginning, as the overall energy of the year, could symbolize finally gaining clarity between you and somebody else, or in your financial situation. So like if the end of 2020, the beginning of 2021, you kind of felt like there were too many restrictions either on your financial situation, or a relationship between you and another person was maybe in some way confusing. With Judgment at the bottom, this is all being resolved here. And I'm happy that you don't have to like wait another year for something like this to resolve. You know, you're able to get that done and over with in the beginning. With the Judgment, once the Judgment happens, there is no going back. There is no more decision making. There is no more clarity to gain. Everything is kind of gained in the moment. What you need comes to you. You know, what you need happens, and there are no more questions there. Judgment could be rebuilding a connection from the past as well, because as you can see in Judgment, the angel is awakening the dead. So it could be that you may have possibly thought that either the source of income or the relationship between you and somebody else was kind of long forgotten or buried in a way where it would never be restored, it would never be rejuvenated. But again, the opportunity in the beginning of the year is, it's giving you a chance to restore the relationship or the financial situation, the financial opportunity, right? To either start over, to make decisions, to solve a problem, and to move on into more of a happier situation, right? Rather than something that keeps you in confusion, keeps you in fog. I would say, honestly, this is looking good. Especially for those that, let's say, you're not interested in romance, but you are very much interested in securing your financial foundation. The beginning of 2021 will be very beneficial for that, okay? Now we're moving towards the middle of the year, and we've got Knight of Pentacles, and that's a careful approach, slow approach, very mature. It could be about building a certain foundation, but taking very slow steps towards it. Like, you don't want to rush, you don't want to do anything crazy, you don't need this overnight success, completion, whatever else. There is a goal, and you have it in front of you, and you're moving towards it very slowly but surely. Slow and steady wins the race in this particular situation. So why is Knight of Pentacles here? After a pretty long stagnation. Yes, guys, and again, this could be kind of romantic and not so much romantic. I feel like you could apply it to really any area of life, and this is a general reading, obviously. I'm not trying to specify whether it's love or your general life, but something that you had to wait for, but something that you also made a choice on. Could be, again, going back to 2020. There may have been a choice in front of you. You had to make that choice. But in order to have this goal, right, this dream of yours, you had to really take your time with it. You had to move towards it slowly but surely. It could be finishing school. It could be starting your own business. It could be developing a relationship, you know what I mean? But there is a very slow, mature approach, and I'm happy to see that. Despite the ambition, the fire in you, the motivation that you have in 2021 to achieve your goals, you are moving towards them slowly but surely, and you are receiving some sort of recognition. So I would say this: if you have some sort of career plans right now, if you have financial plans, they're gonna be easier achievable in 2021 than 2020. Of course, for a lot of people, for obvious reasons, we are going through a crisis. But on the other hand, it's like 2021 is going to show you that the choices that you make are right, that the passions that you have, the goals that you have, you're able to achieve those. You know what I mean? You're closer to them now, especially for those that want to get more independent, for those that want recognition in maybe their business, who want to start their own company, entrepreneurs, and somebody that also just wants to have some sort of financial freedom, financial independence. The middle of the year, it looks very beneficial for that. Now, for those of you who are interested more in like romance and are trying to see what can happen here, I would say this: towards the middle of the year, there might be someone coming around that's very passionate and attractive and enthusiastic about you, and you could really make a choice, right? Whether or not you want to pursue this relationship or maybe move elsewhere. However, I do believe that you will pursue this relationship. It's just that you're going to take your slow approach, but you're still going to be victorious about it because it's going to be something that makes you happy. It's going to be a relationship that is very exciting. You can still be independent in some way. It's not, it doesn't keep you imprisoned in some way. You know what I mean? You're still able to do the things that you want, achieve goals that you want, but at the same time, you know, there is kind of this person that motivates you, that wants to move forward with you. I'm not gonna tell you a sign because I have too many. If it's a fire sign, it's a Leo. If it's an air sign, it's a Gemini. If it's an earth sign, honestly, it can be any earth sign. You know, if it's a water sign, it can be another Pisces or a Cancer. It's just like I said, you know, there are too many signs that already popped up, and there's really, it's just pointless to kind of you know, continue with this. What I'm trying to say though is that whatever this is that comes around in the middle of the year is going to help you maintain balance in your life. It's something that's a nice addition to your life rather than something that can throw you off the track, or, you know, can turn out to be a distraction. Not at all. You know, if anything, this is a nice add-on to your life, to your goals. So I want to say this: be brave in 2021 when it comes to building relationships, meeting new people, dating, you know, just interacting overall. Be more open, because I feel like with this particular energy, you can really climb mountains here. You can really achieve whatever you desire. You will have enough of that independence, enough of that perseverance and strength, and you will also have all the resources to achieve what you want. You know, again, 2021 is giving you things rather than taking them from you. And you have exercised your strength and your, you know, your power in some way in 2020. So that shouldn't be bad. But yeah, I would say this: just move slowly but surely, and be brave, you know, because sometimes Pisces can kind of disconnect from the reality. No, you're fine. You're on the right track. And finally, we're ending the year with 8 of Pentacles. So there could be some interesting project that comes around for Pisces that they're going to decide to work on. Now, I'm Pisces rising. I know exactly what I'm going to be working on, you know, throughout the year and the end of the year. You know, being a mom, I feel like it's a full-time job. 8 of Pentacles is definitely about effort, you know, details. You're going to be very detail oriented. You're going to be very you're going to be putting a lot of effort into what you're doing. You're going to be very careful, diligent, serious. You're definitely gonna try and make the best out of something. And I think it might be like a new project coming around, you know, something that you will put a lot of attention towards. But again, it could also mean that you might be just building a relationship. So why is 8 of Pentacles here? There will be something by the end of the year. And again, you know, Queen of Pentacles, I feel like your financial situation is going to improve in 2021. There is something here that you are going to realize that you no longer want to deal with, that you no longer want to continue with. Because, you know, 6 of Swords does talk about moving forward, shifting. But it almost seems like it may be shifting into something that won't really bring benefit. Or what I could actually... how I could interpret this, you know, with 6 of Swords, he is shifting, yeah, but he is taking the problems with him, the concerns, the worries, the anxiety, whatever it is, right? For everybody, these swords are going to be different energies, but maybe he is bringing them to the stop, to the place where he can leave those, you know what I mean? Because with 10 of Swords, there is no other way but up. And I feel like you may realize that one of the paths in your life is no longer needed. It's something that you simply just don't thrive on, something that does not make you happy emotionally and mentally. okay? Because Six of Swords with Ten of Swords, this isn't very bright energy, honestly. This is more of like stress and pain that you're leaving behind, but the whole purpose is to leave it behind before 2022. And I feel like maybe emotionally you're no longer going to be in it. However, again, you come up as the Magician with Eight of Wands, which is a very powerful placement here, very powerful combination. And that does mean that you guys are gonna basically use the power that will be given to you, use the resources that will be given to you, the strength, the opportunities, the tools to be able to manifest what you need exactly, what you want to put effort in. You're going to create some sort of boundaries and kind of like plans. You know, this is what I'm investing into and this is what I'm not investing into. This is what I've tried before and it no longer serves me, and this is my future and I'm excited to work on it, you know. So there will definitely be a change of direction in a way where you will know that whatever you're moving towards is not a waste of time. I feel like 2021 is about realizing what you can and what you can't spend time on, what you should and what you shouldn't. It's about setting new priorities. It's about achieving your dreams, achieving your goals, and leaving the negatives behind. Not allowing them to follow you. And again, for romantic relationships, I would say it's not bad. It's not bad at all. You may find a relationship that you're going to really want to work on, that you're going to want to build. It's going to be realistic. It's going to be based on trust, and you're going to be able to rely on the person. But also, you know, they're not going to rob you of your independence and your ambitions and whatever you want to do in the world, you know, which is also very important for Pisces, I feel. So guys, that's that. You know, I think that's all I gotta say here. Now, before I go, I am offering yearly personal readings right now until January 15th. Why until January 15th? Because after that, most likely I'm not gonna be booking anymore. I think it's gonna be my, you know, cutoff time for bookings, because I'm leaving for my maternity leave soon. So they're 30 minutes, they're $50. It's a choice between either tarot or Lenormand. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.